Discussing the issues and finding solutions to the challenges of our community. Institute for the Development of African American Youth Incorporated, IDAAY, Youth and Family Voices.
Hello, I am Archie Leacock, the Executive Director here at the Institute for the Development of African American Youth and the host of this program, Youth and Family Voices. Today, we're going to have yet another interesting interview with one of our young men who is doing really, really well, and one of our young ladies who is also doing really, really well. So we'll start off by talking with Cameron Mason. Cameron, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Archie.
Okay. So Cameron, tell us, let's do some basics first. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay. And what part of Philadelphia do you live?
North Philly. North
Philly. And how did you get to Job Start?
I used to be in a GED program called E3, and one of the advisors gave me a flyer with your program on it, and that's how I got here.
Okay. And why did you decide to come to Job Start and not stay in the E3 program?
Because the E3 wasn't offering me what I needed as far as teaching me the GED goals.
Okay. And what are you getting from Job Start? What is Job Start all about?
Job Start is all about your GED, your permit, and...
What permit?
The driver's permit.
Okay.
And Job Start, they help you the best way they can as far as computers and being prepared for the work-ready world and life outside of, the workforce.
Okay. So tell us what a typical day at Job Start looks like.
Well, you come in, you sign in, you come to the back for GED classes, and you go over certain parts of the GED, like reading, writing, math, social studies, and certain days they break it down. One day you'll have 2 subjects, another day you'll have 2 subjects, and then another day you'll do all 3 subjects in one day. So they really break it down for you so you can learn it and get it.
So you do that in the morning?
In the morning.
Okay, and
yes.
Then what comes after the morning?
Well, after the morning comes lunch, which is like only a half an hour. You go to lunch from 12 to 12:30. After your lunch, you come back for a half an hour till 1 o'clock for driver's ed. And after driver's ed, it's computer class for an hour. And at 2 o'clock, you go to job readiness class. And then after that, you're done for the day.
Time to go home. Okay, and which of the 4 or 5 classes you are taking you find most helpful to what you are doing or where you want to get to in life?
My GED, driver's ed, computers, of course, that's my passion, and which is the ICDL, information, International Computers Driver's License is what it stands for.
Right.
And my job readiness class.
Okay. Why driver's ed? Why is a program trying to help you get your permit and your driver's license? What's that all about?
Well, I think it's still that you'll be prepared and, you'll be ready to drive. And plus, there are more jobs out there looking for people with their driver's license to be drivers, and being able to drive, period, is a very important thing in life. If you don't know how to drive, that could be a problem.
Okay, so that's the reason. Actually, that's a pretty good reason. As I mentioned to the young people all the time, I'm also studying for my driver's permit, and I'm going to get mine before you guys as an incentive.
Yes.
Right?
So I know if a blind man can drive, we should be able to drive.
Exactly. So Cameron, what actually happened why you did not complete your high school diploma or your high school education in a traditional environment?
Because in the neighborhood that I grew up in, you couldn't go to school without earning respect. And sometimes respect wasn't earned or given either way. for me in school, I was bullied because, you know, well, I was attempted to be bullied because I was smart and I was different and I stayed to myself. I really didn't surround myself or conversate with the other students. So I would fight a lot because I was raised not to be bullied, basically. And through a lot of prayer and going to church, I got sent to Job Corps, and I was in Job Corps for 1 year and 4 months. And they tried their best to help me with my GED, but you know, it didn't work out there. Came back here, went through some more praying and going to church, and then God laid E3 on my heart, then E3 laid Job Start on my heart. So then, you know, God just worked things out for the best.
Right. Tell us about the respect in your neighborhood, though. What is that about? So what, you go to school and you get beat up as you, or people are threatening you, or what's happening from home to school?
Well, I don't know if they're like that now. I don't really see no change, but respect is you go there and they want to know if you soft or if you could stand on your own 2 feet.
What's soft? What's that?
Soft is when you'll just let them do what they want to you. If you'll let them take your lunch money or let them beat you up or whatever, let them throw stuff at you, or I mean, if you let them call you names, they, you know, they really don't care about that. They don't consider you soft for that. They, you know, I don't know.
So you think a lot of this is going on across the city, or you think it was just in your neighborhood and in your school?
I think it happens in various places, you could say, because I have seen it happen to, you know, some Caucasian kids.
As well?
Yeah, and their Caucasian race, I've seen it. It happens more with us because with, you know, being black, we like to prove our dominance.
Okay.
So.
And you think it was that bad that you had to drop out of school? You could not have, your parents couldn't go to the school and talk to the school, or?
Well, my mom tried to take that route, but they said, you know, they was going to send me to Fitzsimons, and they said if I got into more than 3 fights at Fitzsimons, I would be expelled, and my mom knew that you
were going to get into 3 fights.
Yeah. So it was either get expelled or go to Job Corps. So.
Okay, okay. Let's come back to Job Start for a moment, if that's okay. Okay. In addition to the classes you are taking, you have just completed the whole educational portion of the program, right?
Yes.
Because there are 2 parts, the educational portion and the internship. So beginning next week, you're going to be out on your internship. Tell us where is your internship and what are the expectations when you go to an internship? What is that all about?
Well, my internship is NTR, which stands for Nonprofit Technical Resources.
Okay.
The point of your internship is to help you with being prepared for the working world and with possibilities or expectation that you might do well enough to where your internship would hire you for a official position and work for them. That's the real expectation, that you get something out of it, you learn something from it, and that you do good enough to where the internship will want to keep you around at the end of your internship.
How long is the internship for?
The internship is for roughly 4 months.
Okay, is it paid or is it free?
Fortunately, it's paid, not free.
So you'll get some money out of the deal.
Yeah. Okay. The unique thing about Job Start is they pay you to go to school. You don't get paid to go to school anymore. So. Right. Besides that, it's a real good program. And
why do you think we pay you to come to the program?
Because y'all investing into us. You kind of can consider that investment.
Okay.
Y'all invest in our success.
Okay. Well, I'm wishing you the very best to get through your internship and to graduate out of the program and, spread the word, around about JobStart and the benefits of the program, and just looking forward to seeing you do really, really well in the future.
Well, well, thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Cameron. All right. We are now going to continue this interview, and I will now turn to Evelyn. She's another young person in the program. Evelyn.
How you doing?
Welcome. Thank you so much. You told us earlier, before the camera got going, that you're going to be 20?
Yes.
Wow. When is it? Well, don't give us the exact date, but when are you going to be 20? Next week?
Yes.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So when did you start JobStart?
In September.
In September?
Yes.
Okay. And what are your thoughts? How are you enjoying the program?
I like it very much. It helps me do a lot. It taught me a lot while I was here, things I didn't know and things that I wanted to know. Mm-hmm. So it really did some training to me, I could say.
Tell us more, be more specific. What are some of the things that the program is helping you with?
With my GED, that's one of the things, and with my job skills and how to do more in life of things that I want to do, like how to write resumes, How
about your driver's ed class? How is that coming?
Oh, that's coming along well. At first I didn't want to know how to drive because I was in a car accident before, and from there it was like I didn't want to know how to drive. But once I came here and they was telling me and I was reading a book and things, it became interesting. So I wanted to know how to drive.
So you're now working hard at it?
Yes.
Okay, great, great. Why did you not finish high school? What was going on at the time in your life for you not to finish high school?
Well, now with that, I had went on my prom and everything like that and walked down the aisle, but they just held my diploma for 2 credits. And by me just goofing around, I never went back to sign into another program for my 2 credits, so I came here.
So for 2 credits, they denied you graduation?
Yes.
Wow. Why were you goofing off in school?
I was goofing off because, I don't know, because I guess I just was playing around, just thinking, well, I already have my credits, so I could just goof around more.
Right.
But once they told me that I didn't have the 2 credits that I need, it was just like, wow, I need to work hard at it, and I need to do something about that.
Right.
But I just I could say I got lazy with it at the end. Once I see that they didn't give me my diploma, I just didn't go back to school, I could say, and then I just came here.
Right, right. How old were you when that happened?
I was 18.
Okay, so what did you do for the 2 years before coming to this program?
I was going to school. Like, I had went to summer school, and the summer school, when I went there, it wasn't the 2 classes that I needed. So once I just figured, like, well, I don't need these 2 classes, so there's no point in me keep going there. And then they telling me that I do when I didn't need them. And then I had went to Northeast High School, and I was doing classes there. It turned out that they wasn't my classes that I needed. So I went to Frankfurt. And when I went to Frankfurt, I failed 1 class, but after that, I never went back. I just stopped going.
Did you think you got enough support back then, or you could have needed more support to help you through that? What was going on? I
could say, well, like in my home, my aunt, she what you call it, she'd give you tough love, and she would tell me, get up and go to school or go do something. And it just was like, oh my goodness, why is she putting all this pressure on me? My aunt raised me and my 3 brothers, and we always lived with her. And my mom, she live in Frankfurt now.
Okay. You're almost 20. and that you, not like many of the girls, you don't have a child. How are you managing not to get pregnant and to start that whole drama of getting pregnant too early and stuff like that? How is that working out for you?
I'm grateful that I don't have any kids, and I'm on birth control and I use condoms while I'm at it, so that prevents me not to have kids. I can say I'm really not ready for kids yet because I'm still young, and it's a lot of things that I want to do with my life. And having a kid, I can't say it'll hold me down, but it'll get me to stop doing things that I really want to do in the future. So I'm not ready for kids yet.
So your friends who are pregnant, young ladies, what's going on with them, or what advice do you have for them?
I have two friends, I could say. One is my best friend, her name is Kim, and she didn't finish school, but she have a child, and things is working out okay for her, but I could say she wasn't ready for a child either. And my friend Pam, she went to school, she finished, and she had her son, actually had her son on my brother's birthday, December the 31st. Okay. And but I could say she is a lot of things, like it'll stop her from, she's only 18, and that'll stop her from like going to college if she wanted to go to college out somewhere, say Florida or something. It'll tie her down because the baby's so young, and I could say he can't go out those far places yet until he get older. Right. So I could say they weren't ready.
Right. What are some of the things that you would like to do in the future? You said you're not ready for a child because there are things you would like to do. What are some of those things you would like to do?
I actually want to get my GED, finish up with my GED, and I want to go to college out in California. And I want to go to school. When I go to school, finish school, I want to become either a massage therapist or a pediatrician.
Oh, okay.
So kids will stop me from doing all those things.
And you know, of course, to be either, you have to really work hard.
Yes.
Okay, so are you prepared to work hard?
Yes.
Okay. What would you say to your friends or other African-American females who are watching this show, you know, and they're going through difficult moments in their lives? What would you say to encourage them, motivate them to do what you are doing, getting in school, getting your GED, and looking to do well? What advice would you give to them?
Times eventually is hard, but just don't look at those things and say, well, it's done. You can still go ahead and do what you want to do for yourself if you put your mind to it. Because if you put your mind to anything, you could do anything you want to do. And you just don't let a child hold you down. Just go ahead and do the things that you put your mind to. Just have your mind set on those things.
Do you think it's that easy, or do you think folks are just taking the easy way out, or what's going on?
No, I can say everything is not easy, but it prepares you for the real life. So if you put your mind to anything, you could do it. And just because times will be hard, trust me, I know. Like, times is very hard, but you just have to get through them times. Just don't base your life on those hard times that you have. Just keep going forward with your life. Okay.
So now that you're going forward, you just finished the educational portion of Job Start, and you'll be getting ready to do your internship. Where are you doing your internship?
I'm doing my internship at Philadelphia Seaport Museum.
Philadelphia Seaport Museum?
Yes.
Wow.